I think it's good content. So I'm going to record again today. Um, I don't get rich-roat psychology. It's telling me you want to be a stump and baby, and um, I'm not interested in your scup and your sup and your see up. Uh, it's vain banality, and it is white collar crime. It is white collar crime to produce an image of value that you do not provide the consciousness for. Uh, you desire to harbor and arbor the ability to abort. And as your consort, so where it leaves me is, it's like, hey, I got a line from precog. It's sounding pretty good and legitimate. It's the most direct proposition I've had to date, considering I put my consciousness as my face, my pate, and what I would desire to be my plate. So I do not feel any whims that I should give you more opportunity to be seen in. I don't get the gesture, as I stated before. We understand the competitive marketplace is hie-ven-d. Hie-ven-d, tooth the restore. It's hyphen to restore the sore. What's your sore? You don't want to be real. And this is not my problem. It is not my problem to feel for your ill. And ill-k-t. To-to-toft, all I'm getting is you're not admirable in capacity. And it's not that I can't help you, but I'm asking myself, why? uh, why? So, because you think I need a host other than myself? Not when you keep throwing the nail sun improvisation at me from every angle doffed you can think of. I think I've got it covered. What you haven't done is on your end. You haven't uncovered. You're still reflecting off of each other. I am and I am not, so that I can be whatever I think of. Okay? You're living in a false paradigm. And and you want to supplant my value of having the capacity to love, because I think even and do of. And I have desire as reason in life, even, and understand the follow through. I don't have a false desire that's not grounded of what's necessary. And you vainly think that making shit up on me is helping me reveal my capacity? No, it's just standing deaf effort to abuse it. So I'm not interested. So I'm glad you felt that. Yes, you're incomplete and shoddy by design. You're not thinking of yourself. You're feeling for doff, and doff is feeling for the manufactured d-il-d-o-h-t. And all that says to me is that you are a dildo. And I'm not interested in your dildo. So, kiss off. The videos before pretty much illustrate why I went. I went to talk to you in person to provide a forum that was out of the stiff context, and all you have brought back is stiff context. So I'm not interested in playing your game anymore. If this doesn't go anywhere, it's really your fall-t, and that's where it's going to stay for you. I will be sending this to your Newcastle, Delaware Police Department, and they can add their signature to citing your malfeasance of what you desire. It's not harmful, and you're just impeding because you're a weed. What is the fallout? Well, they can emphasize, well, he doesn't want you seeing them, and I can emphasize, that's not his right to tell me. And if you're going to contact me for a criminal investigation, it needs to be two ways, and not taking the fact of what someone says when they call you, because we already know who their prescient client is, and dismissing the fact at hand. Okay? The fallout is, I don't care either way. Delaware Police Department can get back to me or not, but I am sending them back to you to get an investigation. Stop misusing time. Whether it's to call the police department to patch your tin and your hind and your hind, that's what Sharon's for, isn't it? Okay? So go and make some shit up with Sharon, but you prefer competing with and not getting to ground zero. So look, I'm not playing this with you anymore. I went out of my way to consort. It's in the videos today to extend a way to start a hexagon without hyphens, and to find a way to collaborate and invite. I'm not doing that anymore, okay? That's off the table. For every value I put forth, thinking like, okay, I think I see what's going on here. I think I understand the nature of the stall. You need love. Well, I'm saying if you're going to keep bucking it away and not bucking up, that is intention, and that is what you should get. You should get your intention. So I'm going to be contacting the police department to serve you your intention, and you can invite them into your house and you can lie together hie-ven-d. Okay? And the police department can bear witness of that is what you want and your behalf as your client. Okay? I suggest hyphenated, you already got it. You already got it. T, you already got tit and it. You got it. So stay with it. I don't think it's about something litmus, and there's no hexagon, this is what we have. We have bullshit. It's hyphenated. We can see where the vine ended and why it did. Okay? So there you go. That's your parting statement. So. It stops with you and Sharon, and it stops with anyone else who wants to stop it, who doesn't want to add on even, is what we have going on. Do I need love? I don't need your malfeasant struggle. You know, you're just whittling down the fact that I shouldn't care, okay? I shouldn't care for you because you don't desire to be here and there. So you're trying to get me to say that because you don't have another way of saying it? I think you do have another way of saying it, jackass. Rather than forcing me into a stall, into a corner so I have to say it for you, I think the police department should investigate you for what you're doing. You're forcing me into a stall so I speak for you. So you can lie all over the place. I did nothing. And Sharon can lie with you, and that's how you maintain the value of your love. Amazing. Put some hyphens in that. She is concurring. This is Sharon, 5:24. We got your time here. So that the only way that you can be together is to lie. It's not the only way. So you're doing this because to come on my time, you'd have to be one-on-one. So I'm not playing your bullshit anymore. You only have the appearance of virtue because I exist to be harbored and arbored on my time to rescore my very C-O-R-E. I don't feel a sore as long as I can keep going for reward and for W-A-R-E with, as aware, A-D. And I can. And should I illustrate that I can do that without you? Would that make you feel better? I can do it for me. I've done it for me. The only difference between what I'm doing now and what I did when I was younger, the bridge, the knowledge of the bridge is different. Prior to being my word as an athlete, like I'm going to be top 6 in the nation, and became exactly 6th. And I'm going to be top 25 in cross country when I was second to last the year before, 198th, and I got exactly 25, okay, by not qualifying for nationals. But still training as if I was going, and miraculously, a call came and said, we select 2 people across the board in addition to regional qualifying, and you're one of them, got on the plane the next day, competed, and got exactly 25th. I have done that. I have been my word. I've done it on my own. That experience, though, changed the dynamic of God. God was not above me. It was a cross. Okay. And it's not something I could go back into in terms of the would-be womb, the not knowing better. So I have a filter for listening to people who tell me, God makes them happy, but I'm like, you're saying that in monotone, and you're saying God makes you feel alive, and I'm like, you're asleep on the pew. So I have a filter now that I can't deny. Okay, from being my own word and illustrating it to me in my own time without the tomb, T-O-M-E. That came later. What else? So, yeah, it's conceivable I can do that. Was I malingering? Yes. My motive to go to Delaware was to pick up necessity and repair and to understand what's necessary. You heard me in the video express the stall is we need love. So what do? You give me your bullshit. Why don't you just step up? Gosh, usmobility.net, your Cox.net account will be suspended unless I confirm my identity now. Oh my God, digital splendor. I can't get enough of my phone and digital devices holding me hostage to nonsense. Where'd it go? This one up here. Anyway, great. Yeah. What else? So, bring the time. That's all that's necessary. It's fucking obvious, isn't it? Why did I go to your house? What do you fucking think for? What do you fucking think for? Now, you're not going to give me this and think you're going to get a fucking way with it. Let me see if I can make that into the same screen. I do not know. I'm trying to get some clarity on that, but oh, here we go. Trying to. Shit. I don't care. Oh, now you want that, you want trust. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. That's not how it works. You're not using your eyes. You're using your eyes to shirk and jerk. So I do not care about your girth in reversed, doffed first. I put too much content and you need to review it. If you would consider yourself even, I can read the intent now. If you're going to bastardize my intent with every jacked off mistake you can think of in NAD advance, you're telling me that you're not really invested in the time I put in. So I'm not putting it in for you anymore. And that makes you feel good. Will you just stop jacking doffed on me so that you can so your nail son has a throat? Because you don't care to represent your own throat honestly? You don't. Why is that? Because Sharon is incomplete and shoddy by design. Obviously, that's not my fault. Okay. So like I said before, she would have to bring the time, she would have to allow it. But I don't think your wit can allow it. So when you're left to do things on your own, you go and bullshit, hyphenated, uh, so that you have your throne. You don't care about your throat, your honest throat. You care about your dishonest throne. So it seems to me, more importantly, the stall isn't about love at all. The stall is about keeping your money, isn't it? It is. You love your money more than love. And what else? That's what that's what you're defending yourself from, the apple and the appeal. Because my frame by design is real. R-E-A-L-L, not R-E-E-L hyphen, because you got Sharon on a reel. R-E-E-L. Leavened the deal. The ideal with hyphens. Ideal all. ID hyphen EA hyphen LL hyphen D. So look, it's about love. Was that overstepping my bound? Yes, I was breaching. Why? Because look at my patron site. I have presented myself. I've presented a parallax, and I presented the fact that all you men are prostituting women, fort hyphen no reason. You would have them even and even vent and even THD, even, but event the head, the high definition and the head and hand. Okay, you wouldn't have them even, and I've expressed that over and over again. The competitive marketplace was never meant to be even, and I've created a parallax, and see for yourself. You can't step on this because I desire love. So the only way Sharon is going to get desire is if she allows it and if she brings it, as if she brought it to this time and allowed it. But I don't think, honestly, rich isn't that desirable. I mean, certainly Sharon feels that way in her own home. You're a barnacle. You're an abomination of a husband, but you do like being a father because you can putt around the house. And now that Sharon is theoretically earning her own money so that she can go do her own thing, it leaves you, number one, not being needed for love, and so you never have to thank her for being her husband, thief-end. But you can kind of manicure and finesse the notion that you're raising children. Hie-ven-d, He-A-V-E-N-D. In your own time, sporting a lie on integrity, I can see clearly. So yes, I showed up in person because I have proof of roof, and I can. You did stalk me on my Twitter handle, where I have put the first picture I put of the selfie, where Lou invited me into house. So make up your fucking mind, which it is, you know? So, like I said, I probably gave you that idea of reverse stalking. I don't care, do the fuck what you want, but please understand, had I not given you my time, you could not therefore f-uck hyphen t hyphen b hyphen uck hyphen t hyphen off hyphen t to tour your means, all with hyphens. You're still not thinking of the client even, and frankly, I don't know really what to say to that except it's an abomination. It's further abomination of house industries that you put something of articulate beauty, that you praise yourselves on your back, and every little gesture you put of every little artifact. We put a hand in that, and look how much we care. We will show you the little arrows of the diagram to make the perfect zero right here. And we're going to have a teaching seminar by no one less than our token Ken Barber. He is the barest hyphen among us, and we will teach you t hyphen each hyphen t. We will teach you the vernacular to appease with vi hyphen o hyphen le hyphen n hyphen t finesse and refinement that no one can premise among us that have lent it to reside fortuitously. So what else have we got? You make pretty things and you're full of hyphenated shit. You're vain in your premise and your desire with. You yourself cannot unpack consciousness, nor can you load it. And your desire is for a continuity that is malfeasant to so and ho it. S hyphen H hyphen O hyphen W hyphen E hyphen I hyphen T. You like inflicting me because you like putting the squeeze on me, because you are tooling this. You know how it works, don't you? So I'm very honest to Rich and I'm transparent. So I tell him when I get stressed I need to talk. So what does he fucking do? Just saying, come on everybody, wise up. And especially you at the police department, wise up. It's time to wise up. It's time to wise up. All right? And I want that investigation on rich-roat. If you need to talk to his wife because he needs hie-ven-d support, I am sure she'll put her 2 cents in. Okay? I am certain of it. But it's really not your right to be calling me with your criminal investigation when you leave no prescient client in your estimation. You call me from the police department with an estimation that I'm already guilty. My guilt is contractually in time, and yours is in time. So what I know is you're already guilty. Combined. You do not care about my time. You do not carry my time for completion prime. You get paid and spayed to look like a prime mover, but you cannot load consciousness and you cannot unpack it to be present, to be prescient to your pre-client that is without a hie-ven-d on it. NIT to you, KNIT to me. Check out TOME, www.rich-roat.is. Start your investigation. One-on-one for your first time even. Seriously. Is there anything else I need to distinguish for you jackasses? Well, you're giving me impetus for a new door because, well, I only emailed the legislature here in Maine. I can now take this to Delaware if I want to. I am searching for two. I'm searching for love. I'm saying it. It's not your right, rich-roat, to contact me malfeasantly in time. You need to understand that. That's going to be your penalty every time. I fall to time. You didn't bring the time. I have given you the time, and you only stand to abuse it, so that you have continuity to lose it. And if you're losing it and you know who your client is because you made it, you manufactured it, you know you're going to get it back, okay? And I do not consider that a sufficient heart fact to carry any premise. Intact. So I was checking your motive there. Because, you know, part of your problem is you like being a bullshitter and you like being weak and it serves you. You know, the biggest favor you can do is to get me off of thinking that you would be 2x2 so that I can get onto someone who would be. Okay? It's just that it's where it started with you and I visually put my my content into. But I do not care about you standing to abuse. Not at this time. It's pretty obvious that your intention is reading malfeasantly inclined, and you're defending an ability to not love, and yet you harbor resentment to Sharon because she didn't bring love. And I'm like, you know what? You're a thief, and you need to really stand on your own. You need to stand on your own and stop waging a silent war with Sharon for waging her vag on you because you thought you were the innocent one, and yet you honestly, given the premise, don't honestly care to contend or content with ID, and it's really just proving that, you know, you want to be a thief-end. You get something out of that, which is you don't care about love. Yet it's quite ironic because the product you put forth is about presenting that flawless image. You've met flawless, okay? Give me your angle and I'm going to reflect it back to you. As a prime number, 1, 0 on 1, I'm going to reflect it back onto you and give you the value you deserved. The date, D, for completion, you served, I will give it back to you straight. In your fractioned off to your test date, if need be, if that's what you're bringing and ringing in. that's what you're going to get back, because my medium is reality, because my belief is that's the only thing that you can truly, meaningfully work with. So I proved it with myself in concocting my desire and being my word and following it through. So Sharon, how do you feel about Rich? Honestly, I don't know how you stay in that marriage. Except that you can't quite disprove yourself against the thief and scenery, I would imagine. And I would also imagine that to some degree I am aiding and abetting you in terms of seeing what's actually necessary. So it's like you have to get rid of your false hyphenated con, vi, ct, ions convictions. So what else? There's something about, and I'm needing to learn about the email program when you do bulk mail, like if you have a link on it. See, I don't know how you write that out to make things bounce, but harvesting emails can be tremendously ineffective because of the software to filter on the other end. I am getting about a 20%. I'm getting about 20% through of what I harvest, which, using a bulk mailer, and I haven't used it for a while, I forgot that it gives you a readout. These hard bounce, these soft bounce, these were open, these were passed on, these are followed through with the link, these were viewed, these were unsubscribed, what else? You can mark it as spam. So that's, I won't say that's a limit, there's probably more things to look at there, but yeah, it's about 20% is from what I can tell. So I don't know if it's because I put a link on it, or if I were to make the link, put that space in there so it doesn't look like a link, that's an option too, but it cost me 42 bucks to bulk mail basically, and I think it's 40 cents for every 1,000 on top of the 42, and 42 I believe is for 10,000 emails. So it's the more I get feedback in terms of it's not really worthwhile to put my money into people, I don't want to do it, you know? So I was looking for a more economical gesture. What else? Well, for those of you that are criticizing me for not having tact and polish and considering all the angles, may I suggest you present one, Amy Glass? Present one, okay? Present one. Go ahead. What the fuck? Honestly, what the fuck? I lack tact and polish, but you're not presenting one? Donald Trump could say the same thing, okay? Just saying. What else? I see you're feeling embarrassed, rich-roat. Good. Good job thinking for yourself. Good. Good job thinking for yourself this time. Oh, you were thinking of someone else when you were embarrassed? Yeah. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Great. I'm lassoed to an embarrassment. At least I'm not married to it. Fuck. I'm thinking precog is the best bet because actually then someone has contacted me to submit my content, and who am I to question it? I can express beauty. While you jack of all trades over there yank, yank, and yank. I need your ear, police officer. I need it right hyphen here. I can't stand aware unless you're right hyphen here. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to stop this broadcast.